What up with y'all? What's good with y'all? I just went live about this on Instagram. It was I was supposed to. I actually did two lives. I was supposed to do this live originally. Anyway, oh, I'm just glad I remembered the UFO video. Dreaming of UFO, but that's gonna be in another video. So I probably mentioned a little bit because that's how I kind of do. Um, let me put some light in my face a little bit. I can't see the comments and nothing, so let me see if I can kind of like this. Oh, you know what? I have to turn my light on. A little light, you know what I'm saying? So, it's spiritual warfare in America, man. Copper, the copper people in America, been going through spiritual karma for like a little minute, like, and we finding out who we is, finding out who we are, and they always, who is they, the system, like, try to say we all of us in America, all of the copper colored people in America came from Africa. And in a sense, it's a truth. In a sense, it's a lie. Truth is, we never had relations, or even we was already around, moving around on the earth, the entire earth. It's already a fact. Second is, for people that's like, you got right now like a lot of like people claiming to be Native American because of their ancestors was Native Americans or the natives of the land. Now they may be Native Americans and it's some newer shit that ain't got nothing to do with the copper colored people. But if you look in a dictionary, and read in the dictionary that Native American, the Native American word, American Indian, like it's spiritual. Like it tell you in there, like that it's a copper colored race, copper colored race, and we wasn't ever using like no guns because it wasn't guns in the jungle. It's just like, we was using spears and shit. And I feel like we fell upon already before even the Caucasians came out the caves or got wherever, how, the theories of they actually is us and just got cursed by God. I can't say. My opinion is that, I don't know, I want to get into that because I'm gonna be thinking, then I'm gonna get everywhere. So the main thing I'm trying to say is like, the shit we see today, like with all the killing shit, is we got trolled to do this shit, friendly fire, and it's like, even in the conscious community or spiritual people, we take shots at each other because we don't really want to fight the beast for real. It's motherfuckers that really scared of this motherfucker. Take time out to, like, you know what I'm saying? Take time out to beef with their own friendly fire. Like if y'all play Call of Duty or any games where you play and you can shoot your own partner by accident or purposely, that's friend. That's what I'm coming from, meaning friendly fire. So, like, spiritual karma that we are born into, right, is, for me, right, let me give y'all an example of spiritual karma. And it's neither good or bad, it just is. The people who we was with in a lifetime ago, whether we might was fighting together, like, we probably was brothers or sisters, a father and a son, a granddaddy and a grandchild, or some in that nature, or even a chief. Like, So these spirits come back. We come back. We might meet each other in McDonald's. Like I worked at McDonald's. Shout out to the people. Like shout out to my brother Tony out there. Here, Tony Tone, old school Tony Carter. You know what I'm saying? Like, but before I met him, I was really like dwelling in knowledge and met like like a few people. Even my ex, like she, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't want to bring that up, you know, right now, like about that. But as far as like how like spirits meet, it's like we meet again. I'm sorry that I'm going on. I ain't even trying to read the comments right now. I'm trying to. So, yeah, like I used to, I met this brother he go by Dre Dollars. You know what I'm saying? And that was his artist name, his rap name and shit. And nigga, we were just kicking shit like about we from Africa, and then it's like, oh shit, you know, come back, we like, hold on, man, I hear we was already America, because we wasn't even claiming America. And then we start saying shit, we start seeing like, oh shit, we like, damn, hold on, our ancestors already here in the South, like we was already told. You know what I'm saying? Because when you were coming awakening to different shit, it's like you start to forget shit. You know what I'm saying? Until you click in like, oh shit, okay. So then, like a couple years later, he was like, man, because I ain't seen him like I seen him like downtown. This was like 2022, and we met each other at McDonald's like 2010 when I got there. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, man, we was throwing spears. We wasn't using no guns. And even if you listen to one of his songs, I forgot what's the song. My OG. He was like, he said, I'm bucking anything near you. Go think I'm Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like, said hitting kids and all. Not like, I feel you on that, Orlando. I'm gonna get into it with the video games, dude. Like, because I did say like the Call of Duty shit, but yeah, like, we wasn't using, like, there wasn't no guns, and the spirits of us, like the spirit of indigenous people all across the land, bro. Like, that's why they had to like upgrade even the bullets. Upgrade the bullets, because like the bullets wasn't even like the Haitian Revolution. They literally they said they seen them flying. They seen niggas flying. like levitating and going, like, because they wasn't the flesh. They wasn't the flesh. And not just the Haitian Revolution, but even like you just different wars where our people went to war, or cousins, distant cousins, like the brothers and sisters in Brazil. The capoeira, they was whooping the French ass using capoeira, while they got guns and shit, and they whooping their ass, just flipping and moving and flying. Capoeira. And they got a movie called The Assailant Bizarro. The Assailant Bizarro. Like, and they tried to make fun of this. They tried to make fun of this in the magazine back then. Like back like 2009. The movie came out 2009. Then all of a sudden they had a magazine. It had like, it was like they was trying to mimic shit. This is what they do. They watch They watch everything we do and report on the news. Like, you would be like, what the fuck? If a motherfucker viral, you on the YouTube, you start hearing some shit from CNN or the newscast and shit. You be like, because I see other channels, I'll be like, yeah, that's what they do. You ain't even gotta be a big time. I ain't even big time. Like, they got these technology and weapons and shit. They can read thoughts and shit, or at least like try to. But the only thing they ain't gonna get to is the soul. Like, shit. I mean, that's kind of like far fetched, but shit, I wouldn't put it past them. The war always been even the dudes. Yeah, it's always been war. But like, we wasn't like no sweet people. Like, we ain't no sweet people, man. This is why they kind of want us separated and shit. They doing these tactics now. They trying to call themselves like this is why I'm glad Trump is in, bro. I'm glad Trump is in the White House. Like, all the hidden shit, I want these people to bring him out. Just like he was running the 2020. Crackers roll by, nigger. I'm like, man, that shit don't mean shit. In the car though, going by talking about nigger. That's how I know, like, okay, I'm like, so now we back at it again. Bring a person of interest in, so these people can come out, these races can openly be racist. Because they not gonna act on every act that they ancestors used to do. Or even they try to low-key do, and they still do low-key shit. See, a white person can move around in a copper community, our copper people community. They can move around and maneuver and be safe. Me and you cannot be around a 90% Caucasian town by yourself. You probably the 1% that has knowledge, has your soul. You know, a family or something, a girlfriend or something. Or vice versa for the sister. But, you know, and then the rest of the percent, the 9%, is some house niggas. It's some house niggas. They in the sheriff department. This shit going on right now. Niggas be like, oh nah, man. These niggas are some house niggas. But then, see, that agent shit so deep. It's niggas in the field who agents too. I like, cause we're just dogging house niggas. But the house niggas that will cover for these white motherfuckers after they didn't murder somebody innocent, jump them, and then make it look like they underlive themselves. And then the whole time it's like, yeah, this just don't go on. Then you got regular people that be like, yeah, this shit goes on. ain't shit. Complaining about this shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't complaining, but it's upsetting that just like right now, I just seen a video across, like, man, y'all got to check out Taylor House Publishing. Like, it's a 15-year-old that just got killed by the police in Mississippi. A man got beat up in police custody, and then like he was in the hospital, mental hospital, and then end up dying. You know, we gotta take justice, bro. We in the United Snakes. We in the United Snakes, and we are the spirits. We are the spirits. Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. You said, I'm sorry, but I don't credit this. We ain't proving the Bible was real. It's crazy. I feel like the information in the Bible, there's multiple information. Like you got English. English is the latest language. It's a newer generation language. So the way we was communicating was other languages like Hebrew, and then another form of Hebrew, or older form of Hebrew. So certain words in the Bible don't even actually mean what it mean, as it is in English. I leave that for the I leave that for the ones who, but on some spiritual shit too. You can have a sense to be like, nah, this shit ain't right. This shit ain't our shit. But some of this shit is our. Some of the stuff in the Bible is us, but some of it ain't. Like I said this before. Like it's multiple gods in the Bible. Like you got a God that be like, oh, you can eat meat, clean your meat and eat meat. Now I don't worry about what nobody eat, but I'll be like, this is sound like for Caucasians, because when they was in the mountains, the Moors, the copper people, helped them out, clean them up, because they was in there eating each other. They was in the caves eating each other. I don't know why my throat dry. Probably because I got this mask on and this hoodie on. Shit. Let me turn this car off real quick. But and so, and then it's another part where it's a God. I mean, it's a the people, or it's a your meat is on the trees, or the fruits is your meat. So it'd be like, this is talking about this is three different guys, man. That's why I don't get into that. I keep this to myself, because prayer is affirmations for real. You don't need to pray outside of yourself. This is the thing. This is the spirit of the ancestors. We was figuring this shit out back then, and it's like, then it's up to now. It's like, okay, up to this point, I'm like, yeah, man. I already knew it though. It's like I heard this shit before. Like we come back and meet the same people we was already in a lifetime with before. Yeah, facts. That's fact. Like we got the abilities. Like we got all the abilities, but one of the abilities be stronger than the other ones. I don't know if you heard the last live Orlando, but I was like, that probably was on IG, but it's like, well, yeah, cause I was talking about, I forgot what it was like. You get a A in certain areas at school, certain subjects, but certain subjects you probably get an E. You fucked up. You fucking failed. But you get a 4 period in that school, so you might get an E, a D, and then you might fuck around and get a C minus, and then you fuck around and get another D. So you passing, rarely passing, but you passed. That'd be like the least subject that's relate to you, but you still gotta learn it and utilize it. But see, like later down the line, if you need to use it, you gotta use it. You go learn that shit. You go learn it, and you fuck around in another grade, get an A. You might get a B or A, depending. It's like, because you studied and you done got a tutor and shit, and now you superior in that subject. That's how our abilities is and shit. Like I really don't want to, like, like dwell in this shit, like as far as like, but I know, like, yeah, this shit for real. Like we is the weather. We the weather. What I mean by we is the weather. When you look at the word weather, it has we and ether. And I was always saying, I never broke the weather word down. I'm like, we is the weather. I'm like, I control the weather. But this year, I'm like, bro, never realized the word weather literally is we and ether. Can't make this shit up. And then the Weather Channel, they channel the weather they self, but we also channel the weather too. This that simultaneous simulation shit where they they have they plan, and then spiritual universal law already is in play, already is going to be played out. And the individual, it'll be up to them what they're going to do, what they go do, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to react to shit. Like a nigga might get rich and still I'm going to be on my Superman shit. I'm going to be on my, well, fuck Batman, but I'm going to be on my Hulk shit. I'm going to be on my Spider-Man shit. I'm going to be on my Black Panther shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about you, because we still gotta live and shit, right? And on top of that, we still gotta fight. Like right now, like I said, like you had a 15-year-old right now. I gotta watch the video. I just seen it. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit crazy. And then this shit don't go national on the news. 15-year-old copper black male get killed by Mississippi police. And see, we have a tendency to be like, oh, that's in the South. That's in the South. Bro, this is still your people. This is still your land, bro. Don't ever separate yourself talking about some that's in the South. That's in the South. Yeah, it's in the South, but this shit still happened up north. Like the young man that got killed up here in the city by the state police, bro. Like the shit, and the shit don't go national. Certain shit don't even hit the news station. Cause certain like niggas had a shootout and lose their life. But they'd rather lose their life here and be gained respect by the ancestors, bro. They don't want to shit. If a motherfucker disrespecting you down here so much, that shit go get to you. Especially, I ain't saying I ain't giving out just go do that. But I'm just talking about the ones who do and did. Niggas be like going through this shit, bro. Niggas like, damn, hold on, bro. They trying to keep doing this. Niggas like, okay, fuck it. Y'all wanna, you just got to take me. That's the shit. That's that ancestor spirit. Oh yeah, another thing with the Bible I'm gonna mention, like the one angel. God always send out one angel. This is simultaneously with us, with the freedom fighters. Sometimes it be one man. I wanna. Okay, let's say Nat Turner or even Harriet Tubman. Now, like they might recruit their own people, of course. But that's the aspect of one angel. But literally, it was one man. He done damage by himself. I forgot his name. I just found about him. I should have wrote it down. I got to start writing down names. Since they getting rid of Black history, that's got to make us really get in tune with studying more, writing this shit down like we back in school. Because the shit. This is not the cracker's job to, it's not the cracker's job to remind us of our history. Because our history is beyond a month. But, shout out to Carter, what's his name? Carter Woodson. That's the black man who made Black History Week. It was only a week, but then they made it a national month. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to we gotta give our respect and due diligence to Carter Woodson. You know what I'm saying? For Black History Month. Now, like I used to say fuck Black History Month because I thought it was a white man shit, and but then it's spiritual though. That's even spiritual because it represents the menstrual cycle of the black woman and then any other woman. But of course the copper color woman and the woman across, I guess, but I'm speaking for the people in America. Shout out to my people in Africa too though. Shout out to my people in Jamaica, Haitian, or Haiti. Shout out to my people in Cuba. My last name Cuban, nigga. And it's one of the tribes of Israel too. This one of the tribes of Israel. Oh, you said I thought you said You said be like Lil Wayne. Or you talking about Lil Wayne? Younger Jans be like Lil Wayne. I don't know. Oh, you know that was our generation though, Lil Wayne though. Unless you talking about like because he was sipping that shit though, and I think that's what you saying. I rocks with Wayne for the music. You know what I'm saying? He's ambitious and shit, but he had a couple tracks from the back. I'm talking about back in the day. I don't fuck with this new one. I really didn't even fuck with Wayne like that, but I did like have that mixtape. I was, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna cap, but like now, like even like okay, damn, you the shit. Let's get into the music. You know what I'm saying? The artists like you got you got Guru of Gangstar. I was just thinking about this to myself, like he was a legend. Damn, that bitch loud as hell. That's back here over there. But you got that shit just like damn that shit loud as hell. But you got Guru of Gangstar. Shout out to Guru of Gangstar, R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? Rest in paradise. You know what I'm saying? He was in Grand Theft Auto 3. I ain't even know that shit. And then he had a song in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And I'm like, bro, they music kind of helped me like figure out some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like figure out new artists and shit, like conscious music and shit. Like that's why I was about to mention with the video game shit. But let me. I don't want to. Um, but like Guru, well, you got Gangstar, you got Black Moon, you got you got what's some other groups? I really ain't want to, but what I was about to say is like you had Tupac. He dwelled and was rocking with. They was all rocking with each other. They was all rocking with each other. Wasn't nobody rocking with the underground like Tupac, bro. He was one of the ones that got in mainstream media and was rocking with the. And this is why I like that girl who said that he raped you know I don't want to say the word on YouTube and shit, y'all know he aped her and shit, you know what I'm saying, uh and she's still up to this day. I remember she was on DJ Vlad, like DJ Police Officer Vlad, like she was on his show like what a couple years ago, a few years ago, probably about 2020. This been going on a little bit far now, but she's still saying that narrative. This because of the shit with R. Kelly. I'm like, bro, these bitches is bold, bro. And we wonder why. That's a fact, Orlando. You see this shit, you can't unsee it. But we wonder why, like, we it's like these black women, bro. I'm not running to no white woman. Like, I got a story. Like, I mentioned it before. My first funeral, my cousin. You know what I'm saying? He had a white girlfriend. And then they found him hung in a tree. This was my first funeral in third grade. I remember this shit. And then his birthday 2 days after mine. His birthday just passed on the 16th of January. You know what I'm saying? Mine the 14th. But and this is why like when and the way my auntie and uncle, they was like in tears, like tears, bro. Tears, nigga. And people be like, man, y'all ain't living. And I used to hear that shit like some girl when I used to talk shit and be like, man, slavery, we need to forgive, we need to be forgiven. And it's like, bro, y'all niggas, I ain't never lived like that, bro. I never hated nobody. I don't hate white mother. I don't trust a motherfucker, bro. So, and we wonder why, like, we, like, I don't condone and to beat women and this and that, but no buts. But it's like our sisters be friendly as fuck. Not all of them, but you got some friendly motherfuckers, bro. This is why, like, I roll solo dolo now. Now, like, I had to get my shit together. I ain't gonna say like, I ain't me. No, like I said, like one of my main ex, like this was my first, but it was like spiritual. We was connected. Like our signs was like literally next to each other. Even one of my home girl, like we the same fucking sign, and we met each other off some back in the day, and then we really started kicking it after a while and shit. And you know what I'm saying? We been cool ever since. Not like we ain't been rocking with each other because I had to let her do her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I let it, I let shit go. Like I'm like I don't want no motherfucking body getting too close to me and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's 9:50. I'm gonna get up out of here. But um yeah, shit. We because I didn't want to say too much on that, but let me go back to what I was saying. Oh yeah. Like the woman thing with the man, like this is why like the police kind of like the savior and shit. Because they can come through. They can come through. I'm finna go in a minute though. I ain't finna go right now. I did say I'm finna bounce out, but I was talking about really the parking lot. Cause I don't know what time this place closed, so I don't want to be up here just on that shit. But I don't see nobody like, so shit, I'm chilling. So I feel like, man, we used to we really like not even used to, we did like how like we got the chains, we wear chains like we wear jewelry, but jewelry is not a sign of slavery. That shit is brainwashing shit. Or because we see somebody that sold their soul, you know, they sold their soul to get this material from somebody. But we have to remember, like, these people stole every goddamn thing. They went inside of Phasophagus, ancestor Phasophagus, stole shit out of a person's person. Like you won't even let the dead rest, and you that's a horrific crime itself. But you know, this is why like this shit, and it's spiritual. This is why like this shit is spiritual, man. Like this shit is warfare. Like Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger was a copper man, running through the dreams, running through the dreams. Shout out to Bobby He Man, because I ain't even ever think about that till he said it. I'm like, bro, that shit makes sense. And then Candyman was literally a black man. He was literally a black man. What's funny, that character that played that, he looked like the dude on the new Call of Duty, on the new Call of Duty on the new Call of Duty game, and on the Call of Duty game, he like a character in the zombies and shit. He like one of the freedom fighters and shit, or whatever you want to say. And I'm like, bro, this shit crazy how like we got these lookalikes, and I don't know if they use AI, but I'm not comparing. I'm just saying like, but yeah, Freddy Krueger, Candyman, Chucky, all this shit based off of America's copper people shit, bro. Yeah, I don't know, I never got scared of that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Probably because I'm not gonna lie, I probably was, but I can't really remember. I can't really remember. But yeah, they finna go, so I'm finna go ahead and take off. It's the motherfucking state right here, ain't it? Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna just come back on, man. I'm gonna come back on, shit. Probably not the only ain't the state, but I still got to do. All right, so I'm up out of here though, man. Good talking with you, Orlando, and a few people who watch. You know what I'm saying? Peace to y'all, man. Copper color race, you know, we gotta represent. Hey, shit. I'm gonna get into it some more though. I'm up out of here.